Hello. Hopefully I am here. Yep, I see things happening. All right. Welcome, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Tonight we're going to just play with ComfyUI. I've been just looking at the new workflows on the I always say it wrong. Banodoco server. Seems to be a new face swap one that looks really interesting. Fast clone, text to video, IP-Adapter, AnimateDiff, FreeU, 2-pass, face swap, interpolation. Sounds exciting. But I'm having problems installing it with the portable version, just like this other person here on the Discord. So I think what we'll do is try and squash this bug for a little while at the beginning and see if we can get it working. And if we can't, we'll just start working on another workflow. But it's sometimes fun and interesting to try to troubleshoot these problems live on stream, and sometimes it's horrible. So we'll eject if it gets horrible. Just trying to read through the thing here, see what we got. So I already updated my nodes. So I feel like I'm having this problem here. I mean, this is the problem I'm having. These face swap nodes aren't showing up in my Comfy either. See if we can see any errors that might. It's too fast. So we can't load the same mods and same nodes. Load face swap model, load face analysis model, face swap. And someone had mentioned on the Discord that they updated and git pulled the folder and still not working. Comfy MTB face swap.py. So let's see if we have that file. AI comfy. Yeah. So we're going to look in comfy. No. Custom nodes, MTB. There it is. Nodes. Whoa, come back. There's faceswap.py, but it's not working. For Windows, if you cannot build InsightFace for some reasons or don't want to install. Okay, let's try this. No, or yes. Okay. From the root folder, check the version of Python. So let's go to our root folder and go to Python embedded and check the Python version. 10.3.9. I guess that's fine. Oh, maybe it's 3.10. Okay. Okay. Discord. Oh, what are those links though? Pre-built InsightFace package. Pre-built InsightFace package. This doesn't look like it. Okay, where was that linked from? Maybe we can figure that out. Do. Being able to figure out these problems is basically all the superpowers with this stuff, because then once you can squash these bugs and get these workflows working on your own, then you don't have to rely on tutorials and stuff anymore. Let's see if we can figure out where this is from. Troubleshooting. This is probably from InsightFace, GitHub. Nope. Let's go to MTB nodes, GitHub. And we're looking for troubleshooting. Ah, the Windows installation is not properly handled for everyone. I don't see that troubleshooting link though. Oh, can I just do this? Oh. I see. Well, that's a pain in the butt. All right, where was that? Face detection. As alternatives, you can use Reactor for face swap. This code goes out the end. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone on stream. I'm only marginally interested in face swap. I think it's interesting, but I don't think it's worth dealing with all this crap for. So let's move on. All right, let's go back to the Banodoco server and see what else we have. The text-to-OpenPose workflow I also couldn't get working the other night. So this is a trend. Might work now, though. Let's see if it's in the thing. MotionDiff. Hey, it's there now. Okay, cool. I wanted to run this the other night, but it was not showing up in here. And now it is. Bonus. Okay, let's restart Comfy. Boop, boop. This is Comfy, right? Yeah. Boop. There's something called Stability Matrix now, and you can install it, and it'll sort of take care of your automatic and ComfyUI installations and keep all the models and stuff in the, like one place. Haven't used it myself yet, but everyone I've talked to says it's really cool. Really good way to, if you find yourself having half of your models in the ComfyUI folders and half the models in the automatic ones, or duplicates everywhere. That might be an easier way of doing it than building symbolic links back and forth between every single folder. See if I can find the workflow. Ooh. I should put all my workflows in a folder. Let's do that. View by details and then type. And we want all of our JSONs. Holy cow. Yeah, all these. Move them to AI Comfy workflows. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and then date modified. So we're looking for MotionDiff. Hey, I think we have all the stuff now. Oh, do I need these? Do I have these? Maybe I have them. Okay. Let's see what happens. I cleaned off lots of space for the stream tonight, so we shouldn't run into hardware or hard drive problems again. So this is MotionDiff, and if it works correctly, it actually generates OpenPose stuff right out of the box. So you can you can make OpenPose animations for like text to OpenPose. Now it's just downloading some models. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, then it animates a model. Cool. And then it does a depth map. And then we should get an open pose from this depth map. And because it's using a model, we should get like a pretty good body out of it. That's exciting. I wonder how long it can go. I wonder what the motion diff. DW processing takes a while, but it's really good. But I think this is saying we won't have a head. It won't give us a head. It'd be cool to get a head. Now, oh, it looks like it does make a head, at least a forehead. I guess that means they're all going to be blank-faced. That takes forever. 196 frames. What's the size? 1024. This is really interesting, though. This open pose animation should be really smooth, and that's kind of what counts. They can be a little flickery, but not like super duper flickery. There's absolutely no no indicator when you're running DWPose processing. Like there's no indication of how long it's going to take. It just runs till it's done. But it is like miles ahead better than just regular OpenPose. Miles ahead. Streets ahead. Render. What have you guys been up to this week? Tell me about it in the chat. I want to hear about what kind of stuff you're playing with. Well, at least it doesn't use much GPU power. Wonder if there's a way to do concurrent like frames. Maybe we can do like, or maybe it needs the frame before. Hard to say. Dood boop doop 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 boop. So let's look at this model stuff that it makes. So we have, oh, we can add different models. Okay. 10 iterations. We could probably go higher. Would it be better? Compared to DW, it took like no time at all to do the actual model generation. Wonder if we change it to an OpenPose processor, if it'll be like 10 times faster. I hate that I have no idea how long this is going to take. It's weird that this one doesn't, it just stays on the spot. Oh, here we go. Wonder how long that took in reality. Oh. Hey, not bad, not bad, not bad. That took way too long, though. Oh, way too long. It does a good job, though. I'm gonna run another one. I'm gonna turn the DW off so we can just see what I turn the depths off too. Yeah, we don't need to. Well, it's making it anyway. Move X, move Y, move Z. Oh, cool. I guess I can't make the mesh a different color. That's too bad. All right, let's try Michael Jackson dancing. Does it know like moonwalk or anything? Where's Steam? Bye-bye. Those bones are interesting. But this is cool. This is like straight to straight to OpenPose. So yeah, you're running with a heavy backpack. Interesting. Huh. Curious what this makes. Yeah, I really like my looking glass. It's fun to have holograms on your desk, and it's really fun to have them in like 3D and Blender and stuff. The preview thing in Blender has gotten really good. It's cool. Why is he way over there? Hey, he just runs away. Huh. Well, that's cool. I'm glad this works now. All right. What else we got? Comfy workflows. Oh, one sec. Let me kill my audio interface. Check, check one, check two. Is that better? Does that sound crackly still? Hopefully not. Just let me know if it's better. If not, I'll try and fix it. I think that should have done it, hopefully. Oh, nice. So you could just run your own mesh on it. Awesome, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, that's the text-to-OpenPose workflow on the Banodoco Discord if you want to play with it. Painting plus OpenPose. Mask background with noise. Huh? Why would you want that other than glitch? I don't get it. I don't get it. Well, we can hop back into HotShot. That was pretty fun. Video to video, or what? Text to video was cool. We can just do my workflow. No, let's do some HotShot. HotShot, text-to-vid. So for this, what are we using for? Are we using any control nets? We're not. But we could, right? Yep. ControlNet loader. Let's do QR code. I'm gonna try a little hybrid workflow here. Let's see if this works, or if we just run straight out of VRAM. Straight out of VRAM. Okay, so now I want to. Okay, I've got my ControlNet QR code ControlNet loaded at the strength I want. And now I need to feed it a set of images. So let's load video. Let's add a load video path. Rebuild our lovely little nodular unit here. All right. No, we'll just use the video. I have one of my masks here, probably. No. What do I do on the other folder? One sec. Movies. AI. No. Blender. PNG. All right. Let's do something very recognizable so we can see if it's working. We could try a simple spiral. Yep, the video, select every nth will be 1 because we want to do every frame. Or skip no frames, so frame load cap is 0, which will make it a 140 frame animation. Image goes in here. Frame count into batch size. Yes, and we're going to also preview this so we can see what we load. So we're loading our video. We're using it as QR code ControlNet. Actually, we're going to pop that right up to 1. Because I want to make sure this actually works. Oh, 140 frames of HotShot's kind of gross, though. So let's do, to start, let's just do 24. And I think we can do 768 by 768. That'll be fine. And this Copax one we were using last night, or even last night, the other night. 813, yes. Map. Yeah. I'll de-uglificate this in a minute if it works. And then we're gonna add a node template, my film interpolation thing. Yeah, we don't need these nodes for this workflow. We need you and you. Oops. And you. Yeah. This is the frame count, so that's going to come from here. Fantastic. Integer to string to selected. So yeah, let's grab the last one. Blah, blah, blah. So what this does is it will figure out how long the animation is, grab the last frame, and then interpolate it into the first frame, and then take that interpolation and interpolate it onto the end of the animation. So yeah, basically it just takes an animation that's like 12 frames per second, makes it 24 frames per second by stretching it out 2 times, but making it smooth. I want to video combine. Uh, 24 MP4. This is film. Film 2x. Yeah. All right. 12 frames per second. Video combined. Do we need to save the frames? Yeah, I guess so. We could put them in a better save node. Map. This I forget though. At least it'll be today's date stamp. Here we go. Okay, cool. So we'll save a PNG sequence of the animation. We'll save 12 frame per second MP4. And actually we'll also save a 24 frame per second MP4. It'll be really fast, but I like them. And then we'll save the interpolated one up here. And that should extend this workflow to have QR code, mask, control. Oh, this isn't going to work because it's SDXL. But I think we might be able to use depth. So I'm going to try depth and see what happens. All right, yeah, I completely forgot this is SDXL. All right, cool. So let's try waterfall, cartoon, Disney, rainforest, and lush vegetation. Yeah, let's try that. Okay. Everything's, yeah. Yeah. Right. What did I forget to plug in? Frames. Oh, of course. Forgot to plug in the output into the interpolation node. So use, okay, advanced ControlNet. Okay. Ah, yeah, of course. Okay. So you're my ControlNet. You're my positive. You're my nope. Negative. Oh, missed. Negative. Oh no. Negative. Yep. And then you'll go positive, negative. It's way less confusing. All right, cool. And then image comes from you. Blink. Okay. And we're still doing the depth. Okay. Is it work? Oh no. Okay, what's wrong? Use control objects. Oh, maybe I need to, maybe there's like a load. So like an advanced loader. ControlNet. Depth. Control LoRa may not support features for sliding context video control. What am I missing? What's the problem? Time step keyframe? Is that the frame count? I don't think so. No, it's like a whole thing. Huh. Maybe you can't use ControlNet with HotShot. That's strange. Let's say on the old Discord here. Here's HotShot. Syncadink advanced ControlNet nodes. I thought I had those. ControlNet loader advanced. Is it soft ControlNet weights maybe? Scaled soft ControlNet weights? All right, let's try diff ControlNet loader advanced. Oh, that's, yeah, probably it. Diff ControlNet loader advanced. Yeah, wait, huh? Really? Okay. Go away. Right, and so then diff ControlNet loader advanced. Nope. Diff ControlNet loader. No. ControlNet. ControlNet apply advanced? Maybe. ControlNet image. We're just freestyling here. Trying stuff. Okay. I think that should do it. No, still mad. Missing one positional time step keyframe. Time step keyframe. Start percent. ControlNet weights. Does this need to be anything? Start percent 100. I feel like this something needs to be plugged in here. Latent keyframe. Latent keyframe. Hmm? Maybe there's a workflow in the Discord. Oh, Make It Rad did it with IP-Adapter. That's interesting. Oh, I should try that then. That's cool. Okay, screw ControlNet. Whoa. Okay, batch size will go back to... Where'd you go? Whoa, slow down. There it is, number of frames. Boop, there we go. And 24 is fine. Okay, let's add some IP adapter nonsense. IP adapter. See if we can get Zangief in Pixar. Probably should be able to. Model. That'll be from here. Right? Yeah. Wait. Yeah, and then model out to AnimateDiff. All right. Got our IP adapter. We got Zangief. Pixel art, street, fighter 2. Let's try that. Okay, this is probably gonna fail. What's the matter? Positive right. Wouldn't hurt to plug the positive prompt into the K sampler. Oh. 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 Is this working? I think this is working. Hey, Ganmaster, what's up? Okay, we are 41 minutes into the stream and doing our first generation, LOL. But that's okay. We tried some stuff, it didn't work. Probably user error. But we're here, and we're hopefully making HotShot with IP-Adapter. And if we are, I'll clean this workflow up because it's giving me anxiety. Maybe I'll just clean it up anyway. Can we turn on the snapping, please? Oh, it is. Okay. All right. Okay. So y'all get a group. Okay, we got our inputs. Then we go into the IP adapter. Then we use the AnimateDiff nodes. And we set up our empty latent. It goes straight into the K sampler. Then we have our prompts. Beep 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 beep. K sampler, decode. Straight to the outputs. Video combine, you can come out here, and so can you. Oh. We'll get big. And then add group. Ah, I forgot to plug you in. You need to come from frame count. Oh, really? Okay, it worked. Sweet. And you're the interpolator. Cool. That's a lot easier to read. Glad I only did 24 frames. Jeez. So this should have no... We don't have OpenPose or anything, so we can't really... Like, we could go frame by frame and input it, but this is kind of interesting. I mean, this might just make gibberish because I didn't hook it up right, but it might work. The film's definitely not going to work because it wasn't plugged in properly. Hey, what's up, Matisse? Hey, not bad. That's not bad at all, actually. I did see someone using FreeU, so I think I'm going to add that. And I think I'm going to add it after the IP adapter. Yeah. That's cool. Okay, now our thing works. So now we can just do like 12 frames. Wait, what's 16? That's 2/8. Yeah. 768. We can do a 432, I think it was. Now this is interesting. Can we, if we take an IP adapter image that's a square and then we run a widescreen thing, is it going to pull him out, or is it going to sort of just figure out what I want? Let's see. Oof. With IP adapter and HotShot, I'm scraping 15 gigs usage here, so this might not be a workflow for 3070s. Okay, cool. So it doesn't need to be the same aspect. That's interesting. Hmm. All right, let's try my stupid face. Desktop stuff. Crap. Oh, hey, Consumption. What's up, buddy? Yeah, hot shot, but I injected IP adapters to see if it would work, and it does. Got some Zangief. Let's look at some Zangief action. Pop some tunes on. Highly recommend you do the same. I don't play music on my streams because it always ends up getting demonetized at some point. So put on some music in the background and we'll just vibe out. Oh, wow. That's wild from one picture. It's not very Pixar. 40-year-old man selfie at skydiving. See if it can do me skydiving. Oh, yeah, this is taking 18 gigs of VRAM. That's only 16 frames. I don't know if the frame count actually affects the VRAM usage or just time, though. I think it's just time. And that's only 432 by 768. IP-Adapter is hoggy. Yeah. Okay, so it's definitely kind of wigging out on the resolution. It's cool, though. Anything but an AVIF. There we go. A WebP? Maybe that'll work. Hey, Mr. Bean. Smiling. Let's try a square one. Woohoo! 768 by 768 takes 19 gigs of VRAM. So 1024 probably not possible locally. Might be though. Now I wonder if this is actually a better method than the other one they had where they were just injecting the image straight into the latent space. That was really interesting, that one. It takes way less VRAM too. And it's controllable. IP-Adapter juice might not be worth the squeeze. Guess it depends on what you're doing. It is really good at reimagining the dream in the context of the image, though. The other method we used the other night, basically, it's good at retaining composition because it's depth map based, but it's also flickery because it's depth map based. But I had an idea last night that I didn't actually follow through with, which was instead of using the MiDaS depth maps, try the Zoe depth maps for the video to video stuff. So maybe we'll try that tonight, see if we can get it to not crash. It looks like Mr. Bean's gonna murder you. Yeah. It's like zombie Mr. Bean. Oh, that is deranged. Okay, let's save this workflow as HotShot-XL with IPA. Now we're going to load our comfy workflow that we used the other night, which was not that one. It was HotShot Vid2Vid. All right, let's see what I did wrong here. Apply ControlNet Advanced. Load ControlNet Model Advanced. I had it right. I just didn't do it right, I guess. All right, whatever. Okay, let's look at this one. So this is similar, except instead of using IP-Adapter, it's just actually injecting each frame into the VAE encoder, which is the weirdest workflow I've ever seen, but it works really well. So we're taking our video that we upload, right? We're upscaling it, and then we're sending it into the depth map generator, but we're also sending it into the K-sampler as part of the VAE encode. So it's like an image-to-image process, and then using the depth maps to reinforce the dream. It's really powerful. It's what I made the Matrix thing with the other night. But because it uses MiDaS depth maps, they're flickery as hell. And flickery depth maps usually make flickery dreams because the depth is changing. Excuse me. The depth is changing, so we don't want that. So let's try Zoe. Put you in the banished nodes group. Okay, so, and also we're going to use a really short video to try this out, or just a few frames of the Matrix or something. Where did I put that stuff? It'd be downloads? No, videos. I just made it. Oh, it's an MOV. That's why. MOVs don't show up. It's very annoying. We're going to load 24 frames. We're going to skip the first 24 frames, and we're going to select every other frame. Yeah. And it's going to go in here, and you're going to stay disconnected. The frame count will go into our prompt thing. Where's the thing that tells us how many frames we're doing? What the hell? Am I dumb? Maybe we don't need it? That seems strange. Okay. We'll just try this one first. This seems incorrect to me. How does it know how big the batch is? Men arguing in a courtroom. 1980s cartoon. Anime. Let's try that. I guess we don't need it. It's very weird. uh, 24 frames every other. Right. That checkpoint doesn't exist. How is it running? Let's try 36. That's probably fine. Yeah. Whoops. No. Whatever. What's your problem? Oh, that's your problem. Hey, TT. Not quite sure yet. Oh. Yeah, those should be way less flickery. But, oh no, we did try this the other night. The problem with Zoe is you don't get enough facial detail and stuff. So it's all moot anyway, because it doesn't know what to draw. But this is way faster than IP-Adapter. Just feeding the frames right into the VAE encoder and then using ControlNet to sort out the difference. We'll go back to MiDaS. Oh, I really wish I had saved the workflow I already cleaned up for this. So it goes. Cool if it had like an auto node tree cleaner thing. Okay, that makes more sense. I like that. That's pretty insane. I love everyone in the courtroom is arguing in the background. Yeah, let's try that same thing with MiDaS. MiDaS at 8. Cool. Okay. No, why? Oh, right, of course. Not gonna be able to see our depth maps. Post flicker thing in another program. Corridor channel did. Yeah, DaVinci Resolve has a deflicker thing that works really well. I'm tempted to do a big long scene of this because it's so hilariously like anxiety inducing. Everyone's just yelling at each other. Just like layer like 7 courtroom fights. Problem is it would take, we should get what, 36 frames for 3 minutes? What, a minute for every 12 frames? Jeez. $360 frames every half hour. It really missed the 1980s cartoon anime stuff. But I also think that this Copax Timeless is only good at, or is especially good at realism. So there's a good chance there's just no cartoon stuff in there. Did I not quit Steam? Yeah, it'll be nice when we get OpenPose SDXL stuff. I think that'll help a lot. Pardon me. Ooh, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. This coffee's not working. The coffee, it does nothing. Okay, this is kind of amazing. It's like if court was just people making crazy faces at each other. Spend more time aligning nodes, I swear. Right on. Okay. Should do that. Yeah, I don't know if it would understand that they're two different people. We could try that. Batman versus Joker arguing on a rooftop. Mm-mm-mm. Oh yeah, if you like these streams and you want to see more, I've got a Patreon. You can sign up. It's free, and there's also a supporter level if you want to come and hang out in a special channel on my Discord. Yeah, we're just chilling in there doing AI stuff. You should come hang out at the Discord either way. And I have a contest on right now with Looking Glass. You can win your own Looking Glass holographic display. Just submit a spooky Halloween image. Make it a hologram if you can. All the tools are available on their website. And yeah, I think I'll grab the link for the contest. Looking Glass. Yeah. So yeah, there's all the rules and the thread there on how to sign up, but you can win a holographic display for your for your desk. Submissions are due by October 31st at 9 a.m. Eastern, I believe. So yeah, have fun. Looking Glass is very cool. I like them a lot. They did animations like this look awesome on the Looking Glass. So you're able to generate depth maps for these AnimateDiff animations. So I have a whole video on that, a few videos back, if you want to learn how to do that. But yeah. VLC. Add files. Yeah, that's right. It's without glasses. Nice, Andy. You can run 2 Looking Glasses on your desk. It's oh my god. Batman smiling is terrifying. Let's try a different clip. Food fight at the cafeteria. Let's see what our frame set looks like. The gunshots actually look really bad because of the depth stuff. I'm going to try and grab a different group of frames. Let's try. I think we can get there. Let's try. Be cool to just get the run up the wall, basically. That'll be fine. A little chaos on both sides. How did you get the matrix on floor? I might have gone higher on the N% of the ControlNet. Right now it's at 50% N%, so it's kind of loose with the ControlNet stuff, but yeah, maybe it was also every frame, not every other frame, and it took like forever to render. Like an hour, I think. It's like 500 frames or something. I didn't do that one on stream though. I let that one cook and went out for a drive. Yeah, I think I had the Matrix in the prompt as well. I mean, it does turn into Batman and Deadpool from time to time, but yeah, I think it's a combination of it being like real time and the fact that because the Matrix is in the prompt, like you're getting like the greens and the like Matrix code and stuff. The prompt was literally like Trinity and Neo from the Matrix fighting in a office building and stuff. So it was like, yeah, it was basically that same prompt, but then just a whole scene basically. Oh, it crashed. Well, I guess it didn't crash. It just errored. Okay. Okay. That is incredible. 1980s food fight. I mean, that's insane. All right. Great. That is just insane. Yeah, I kind of want to do a full length of that, but I won't do it on stream. Yeah, looks like fast times for sure. Okay, let's try with 100% end on the control net. Randomize the seed so we get a different run. Let's grab a different batch of frames. Let's try 160. See what that gives us. Nice. That should be insane. I really think I will be doing this entire scene as a food fight in the cafeteria, though. This is truly unsettlingly wild. It's crazy how it's like stabilized footage. You notice how like the frame is moving, like as if it's like, oh, maybe it is trained on stabilized footage. That might actually make sense. Or does its own kind of motion stabilization. I'm going to grab some water. I suggest you stand up, stretch your legs, but you don't have to. Hey, Craig. Do I use Pinocchio in setting up your workflow? No, but I have. Pinocchio is really cool. I just like doing it manually. Bit of a masochist that way. I also heard Stability Matrix is amazing for like setting up your environments and stuff. I'm glad it exists because it's a lot easier for people to use like package managers and stuff, you know. Pinocchio's great because you can set up those tough to set up virtual environments for like weird things, like new stuff you want to try out. Yeah, I hear that. Whoa. This is wild. This is like a Cronenberg movie. That is just crazy. Okay. So what if you did something that like had nothing to do with the scene, like abstract, spray paint, uh, uh, generative art, triangular patterns, 80s color, aesthetic, muted pastels. I'm curious, like, what it does. Let's try a different branch of footage too. It's like 200. Yeah, yeah. The depth maps are from this input clip. It's also feeding the. It's also feeding the frames into the VAE encoder, and then pushing that latent space back out to the K sampler. So it's like instead of us starting with a blank image, we're starting with the actual frame from the matrix. It's kind of like image to image, I guess. Well, I guess that's how image to image works. We're not adding any blur. I don't think. Oh no, we have add noise enabled, so yeah. There you go. I got this workflow from the Banodoco Discord. Banodoco. I just moved it around a bit. And I'm honestly thinking about using set get nodes because the cables give me anxiety. I can't see where they all go at a glance. Yeah, I'm going to rewire this. Purple. No. Well, don't refresh the page by accident trying to rename a node group. Yeah. And then set checkpoint ADiff. Sweet. Wait. Yeah. Why are you still connected? Right? Yeah. All right. So the clip. Set clip. Yellow. Title clip. Oh, what the hell are you going? Bro, what the what the what the hell? Why can't I disconnect those? Oh, that's so weird. Oh, that's why. Because I'm dumb. All right. Oh, whoa. Yeah, that's kind of trippy. Like completely ignoring like the action and just diffusing where the depth maps are. You can kind of see a person, geometric person, sort of flipping around there. That's cool. Oh, I gotta rewire this before I can run another one now. Okay, we can do that. Color red set. Oof. Get color red title. There we go. Set samples view. So clip goes into y'all first. Clip yellow title clip. Can you go into both? Lovely. My clip. And down a bit. And you'll be set. Clip. Pause. Neg. Positive, negative. Yep. Title. Clip. Pause. Clip neg. E cool. And you'll be get clip, but pause and neg meet meet. Set clip. Okay. Still pushing the latent around. The images. Set. ALV. Input sequence. Yeah. ALV blue. Set title to, what did I call it? Image sequence? Input sequence. Yeah. All right. And then we just need to get a blue get input sequence. Uh-huh. Beauty. And then here also sweet. And then the latent. We just gotta push the latent around. Get set latent. Title set latent. Okay. Get. We just grab one of these. Right. And we need to get the title, checkpoint, ADIF, and UR clip latent. Title. Get latent. Cool. You're setting image decoded. And decoded. Well, that was a lot of work, but I think it'll look better now. All right. I think that's all set. Okay, let's try pizza versus French fries. The final battle. Ketchup and mustard lasers. Obviously. No way I hooked all that up the right way the first time. Holy cow. That's awesome. Usually I have to chase about 55 bugs. Okay, this is broken. Where are you getting it from? Input sequence? We're setting input sequence. Image. What did we do wrong? Oh, maybe it doesn't need to do it again because it's the same files. Yeah, I think it already has this crap in the... Because I didn't adjust the... I didn't adjust what it was doing, and I refreshed it, so I think it's still just cached. Maybe. Man, thanks for sticking around, everybody who watched me do the set get nodes obsessively for, what was that, 20 minutes? But this workflow should be a lot more modular now. I'm gonna swap stuff out and try stuff. You can just grab it and go. I'm gonna make yellow. Edit group color. You're gonna be yellow. You're a K sampler. I'm gonna make you purple. Purple, yeah. No, prompt is purple. Let's try, sure. No, we got our outputs that color. What's a good color for diffusion? Brown? Nah. It's like poop. Pale blue? Sure. Prompt, ControlNet, diff nodes, title. You're going to be input sequence preview. And you're going to be temp. Film 2x interpolation. Outputs. Whoa. Whoa, there's like a little ketchup person there. Blech. Gross. Like a hard ketchup dude. This is crazy looking though. Okay, let's try a different frame count. So I'm gonna do all this stuff now. Yes, and depth. Yes. Beautiful. All right, let's stop it because it's still doing that ridiculous prompt. Okay, let's try Pixar Matrix. Pixar Matrix. Trinity fighting a hallway full of agents in black suits. Action. Disney Pixar Matrix. Yeah, I can't believe that worked. I hooked it all up and it worked the first time. That is not normal. Mm-hmm. Okay, things are labeled the right things. They go to the right places. We have a checkpoint, and we have a checkpoint ADIF. But if I want to add FreeU to the mix, can I do the latent switch? Yeah. Can I go checkpoint? No, because you're not a latent. You're a model switch. Switch. I just want to. Yeah. So can you do this one? Hopefully I'm back. I think I lost my audio there for a bit. Hopefully it's not crackly. Let me know if it sounds bad. So I think because this checkpoint is so realistic, it's having trouble with the like Pixar side of things. But I mean, that really looks like the Matrix. That's crazy. So I'm going to run FreeU on this one. FreeU should FreeU should make the frames better, but it might increase the contrast from frame to frame, so the animation might get like worse and flickery. But let's try this, but like 1980s action, 1980s photography. I wonder if this can like, if we can make the Matrix look like an 80s movie. I'm going to grab a different frame set too. Let's try 310 and on. What's that give us? Nice, we get a Trinity kick. So let's compare this one here. Let's remember how this one looks, and then this one we're doing with FreeU turned on. So the frames should have more contrast, but they might be too flickery from frame to frame. So we'll see. This is also at 100% on the end percent for ControlNet, so we might flip that back down to 50 and see what it do. But this depth map run looks pretty good. I think it'll make for an okay animation. But you never know till it's done. I need to figure out a way to share my like now playing on Spotify or something so that you can like listen along or whatever if you want to listen to what I'm listening to. Gotta be a way to do that. I know you can do it on Discord, but I don't know if you can do it on YouTube. I guess it's slightly more 80s. Marginally more 80s. Maybe not. The leather masks look cool, I guess. Okay, so let's try that at 0.5. Try a different frame set. We'll try 375. Kick, 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 kick. Nice. So this time we're trying it with half of the ControlNet strength on the end. We'll see how that do. 3 minutes. I've been trying to get my head around the new version of Blender. I don't know if it's just me, but where the hell are all my nodes, bro? It's like... Because, like, if I search, right, all the effects nodes Like hex. Yeah, they're all missing. All my nodes are gone, man. And if you go and look, they're installed. WTF. Shader editor add. I don't see them. Somebody get the Blender devs on the... Oh, not at all, Craig. If you look in the description below, there's a video that like walks through the whole process of setting up this the simple, you know, ADiff AnimateDiff-Evolved workflow. It's the very first thing linked in the description of this video. Yeah, definitely go back after the setup. Then I start going through the workflow, and then the workflow that I'm using is available on my Discord. If you want to join there, you can get it there, or you can get any of these workflows on the Banodoco Discord as well. All right, well, that kick was more kicky. I did specifically say Trinity, though. Trinity from the Matrix, fighting a hallway. Banodoco. One sec, I'll get you a invite code. Banodoco. Leave server, yeah, invite people. Copy. Yeah. That Discord right here, because in their Comfy Workflows thing, they have all these workflows you can play with. It's really awesome. Cool people in there. MiDaS. Okay, well, yeah. It's 420, bro. Okay, let's try, we've been doing this whole time. I haven't had NSFW and Nude in here. That's not good. We could have made a very sketchy generation here live on YouTube. Okay, let's try something totally wild, like hippopotamus. I guess hippopotamus. Whoa. Hippopotamus. Hippopotamus breakdancing in a busy dive bar. Bring it. Oh no. Those scenes are all debris. No, he's not moving. Let's go 120. Need some movement. Oh, that might work. Yeah. Let's get our breakdancing hippopotamus. Hippopotamus. Oh, that might suck actually, because... Yeah. See how the wall is the thing that's white on this? This one may be total nonsense. You can also try a scene from a different movie. Trying to think of a really iconic film scene. The volleyball scene from Top Gun. Playing with the boys. Oh, that might be funny. What's that movie called? What was it Wedding Crashers? What's the one where Will Ferrell takes the trank dart in the neck? Old School. All right, here we go. Whoa. Holy crap. Well, that blows my theory about this because it's really capturing. I mean, it's not getting the body movements, but it it knows what's happening. That's cool. Just gonna grab this movie clip and try something new here. Let's open up Resolve. Where's my J downloader? Did it not open? Oh, there it goes. Yeah, if you need to grab files from different places, highly recommend J downloader. It's great. You can download stuff from sites in different formats and stuff. So if you need like the MP3 or you need, whatever, you can grab that. It's really sweet. Just paste a link into it and yeah. Get the 24 frame per second MP4 download. You can pick the variant as well that you want to download. So if you know your video editor is persnickety about certain things, you can grab the version you need. And then you don't have to convert it. It should just work. Sure. A little fun trip. trick. If you've got stuff at the bottom you need to remove, you can use this little crop guy to fix that up. Yeah. And we're going to grab here. That's about a minute, I think, but it'll give us some, 30 seconds, whatever. We can just grab sections of it. Old school trank. You know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to be lazy. Zoom in on it. Yeah. Don't tell the director. Cool. Now we can load this as our source clip. MJ Thriller. Yeah, that'd be good too. Bowling scene. Oh, I could do something from the Big Lebowski next too. All right, let's see how this looks. Upload MOV. So we're going to skip no frames. We're going to grab every third frame. And we'll try 36 and we'll see what that looks like. And we'll go Homer Simpson. Tranquilizer. No. Homer Simpson. The Simpsons. Springfield. Hopefully that'll work. Cartoon. I know this model is very photorealistic, but I'm also curious what this will do. It'll be some kind of photorealistic Homer Simpson. Cancel. I'm going to skip the first 100 frames. I mean, perfect. Look at these depth maps. Oh, yeah, definitely. Okay, let's kill Blender. Because I can't use any of my favorite nodes. And let's load up the old Blender. The old faithful Blender. And we'll make some masks while we wait. Done this tutorial about 7 times, but I'll do it again. Create a plane. Grab your camera. Set all these settings to 0. Pull the camera up on the Z-axis above the canvas. Set the camera to orthographic at 2. A scale of 2. And look through the camera and you'll notice the bounds of the screen of the camera are in the bounds of your plane. So set the resolution you'd like. In this case, we'll probably be doing square masks. And then it will always fill the bounds of the square. Now you've got your plane. Open up the shader editor, add a new shader, make it emissive. Go to rendered mode, turn off all the gizmos, switch the world background to black. Go down to your color management in the render settings and change it to standard. Now you have pure white on pure black, and that's what you want for mask generation. Your camera's pointing straight at it, so you are good to go. You drag this guy out, and you go to the shader editor and hit N to make the window go away. And you got your lull emission shader plugged into your lull surface. And now you need a lull color ramp. Give it some color. And any texture you like. Let's do magic tonight. I'm feeling mystical and magical. All right, we got our magic texture. Kind of ugly. Let's change it to constant. All right, that's kind of cool. Let's add some grays. Cool. All right, and the other thing we can now do is add a math node and add a wave texture. No, just a wave texture. You can always get a perfect loop by taking your phase offset from 0 to tau, TAU, which is pi times 2. So go to our, we make a 280 frame animation. Oh, change our phase offset to 0. We hit I when our mouse is over this to set a keyframe. Then we move to our final frame and we go past our final frame 1 by hitting the right arrow. So we should be, if we have a 280 frame animation, we're on frame 281. That's where we're going to set this to tau times 2. And we're going to hit I with our mouse over the value. And that's it. You hit spacebar and watch your animation play. And it will always perfectly loop. So now you can change any of these settings you like and start playing. And it will always perfectly loop. So we want to add a map node. And we want to map the mapping node to the texture coordinates of our object. So we want to plug the object into the vector. And now all of our vector mapping for the texture is run through this node, and it's getting all of its mapping from this node. So we can do whatever we want with the with these nodes, and because of the way the phase offset is always going from 0 to tau, or in this case tau times 2, just because it's double, you can do whatever you want. If you want to move all these values, like say I wanted to like see what it looked like if all these values are moved over to the right and move over to the left, all you have to do is just add one more math node, like an add node, and then just play with the value. And that'll let you basically take this and move it around so that like you don't have to go and move them all individually. You can use this add node as a sort of like power node for what this is doing. So yeah, then you start playing, find something cool. And because you can change anything, you can go nuts. If you want to reverse it, instead of going tau times 2, you go negative tau times 2. Hit I on the frame, and then it'll go out instead of in. If you change this from constant to ease, you'll get gradients, so you can get, nice, cool gradients, or you can go constant, and that'll give you hard cuts between the lines. There's a few node packages when you start to get into this stuff that I really recommend. One is effects nodes. I use these a lot. All these pattern nodes here, all these shape nodes, and all these mapping nodes give you all kinds of fun toys to play with when it comes to, oh my God. Well, yeah, I really have no words for that. I don't like 3D Homer even a little bit. What was the input? Oh, yeah, right. No. Just eating a donut randomly? Okay, let's try it at 100% and try a different group of frames maybe. Let's skip the first 200 frames, see what we get. Yeah, that might work. Kind of weirdly naturally loops too. Anyway, let's get back to Blender while that does its thing. That Homer Simpson thing is wild. All right, well, this is cool. And don't be afraid to change these math functions and just see what they do. And then don't forget to adjust these because sometimes that math one we added here will have like a big difference when you try different ones. But yeah, try them out and try these and see what they do. You'll find interesting effects. Like Divide will give you this sort of almost feedback effect where you're getting like, yeah. And like Modulo also does stuff like that where you get like almost a fractal, like constant folding over of layers. Yeah, definitely play with all of them. Some of them don't take two values, so like whatever, you'll learn which ones you can't plug in, like fraction. Ping pong works though. Works a lot like modulo. I don't know how to say it. Anyway, add, subtract, multiply, divide will probably get you most of the way there, but do play with the other ones too. Magic Texture is great. It's the one adding all these cool tiles. But this is cool, you know, we got this this cool animation going, but the Magic Texture isn't moving. So like we can move it around independently, and we can try and find the magic number where it, you know, it moves. But another thing we can do is if we go out and we think about our 3D space and we look at our grid, we can add a curve and bring it up. Then we add an empty, and an empty is just like a pointer. It's like a thing. And what we're going to do is we're going to attach that empty to the path. Okay. Now we can make this empty follow this path over the course of the animation. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start at 0 and we're going to go to -100, and that's going to make it go around the path clockwise. So throughout the course of the animation, we have this empty that's just going around this path, and it's not doing anything because it's not connected to anything. But what we can now do is say, for the background, this texture here, we can use a different mapping node and a different texture coordinate. So boop, boop. We're going to grab these two, shift, click them, copy, paste. So we got our new nodes here. And instead of the object that we're working from, we're going to actually select that empty that we created. So we can call this our target. And then if we look in our thing, we select our target. So our target is the object that's connected to the object vector. And then when we connect that vector, the background's actually going to go follow what that empty is doing. And it's going to loop because it's a circle. So we go back to our circle and we increase the resolution to make sure it's as smooth as possible. Can even increase our smoothness. We don't have to do it much because the circle is just a circle, but it's also possible to take this circle, grab a point, move it, and, you know, grab the points, move them around. It's hard to see on this background. I can make my... There we go. So now that what it's doing in the background is always going to loop. So now this is kind of dramatic. So we can actually just grab the circle and move it in, like, you know, make it the scale smaller, and it'll sort of, we can just make it not nauseating, but it'll still be moving around. So it's a really cool way to play with the shaders and stuff, to add like this your own stuff. And then other stuff you could do is like this circle doesn't need to be a circle. Like you can add more points to it by selecting 2 points and saying subdivide. Then you can grab that other point and move it. So now it's moving around in a circle, but the circle's being interrupted also by the depth, the Z, and that's what's causing the ripples to sort of change their sort of shape. So not only is it moving around in a circle, it's doing that. Then we can take this and bring it all in, move it up, move it down, figure it out. Here, turn all this crap off. You can hide all this stuff by clicking this little button here, the what do they call it? Viewport overlays button. Turn off our viewport denoising. Shader editor, plane. Still in edit mode. There we are. And then this doesn't even need to be a magic texture anymore. You could just drop different textures in there, see what they do. Voronoi, for instance. Any 3D texture is going to react to that Z movement as well. So it'll always kind of be wibbling around. That might make for a pretty trippy mask. Yeah, I'm definitely saving that. Although I feel like I want it backwards. It feels like the squares are black, but I want the squares to be white. Or squares, the circles. So let's try inverting this. Invert color. Right. And then back off. I think that will work better with the way the QR code stuff works. And then we can maybe get this stuff a little more. Yeah. So maybe an ease. Yes. That's going to be a very trippy mask. All right, so to render this mask, we want to go see temp circular bubble ring. We'll do a PNG sequence just because it's easy. 1024 by 1024. Yep, render animation. That's going to be a trippy one. Yeah, it is not picking up at all what's going on in the scene, though. But I'm not describing it either. Homer Simpson accidentally shoots himself with a tranquilizer dart. Gets dizzy. Homer Simpson, Springfield, The Simpsons. Yeah, let's try that. You good? 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 Same. Let's grab frame 300 and on. See what that looks like. No, 3. Close. 3. God, it's trippy. Save that material. Move on. And delete this nauseating ass. Yeah. Alright, let's play with these crazy nodes. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I can make them wiggle too. Same principle, 0 to negative tau times 2. And they should spin. Yeah. And I'm actually going to go negative tau times 4. There they go. Wow, wow, wow. You don't need to be tileable for me. That's a better kind of trippy because it's not nauseating. I like how they get small in that little ring there. Yeah, that's just hard on the eyes. Well, that's interesting. All right, it's still inverted. That's pretty cool. All right. I feel like this would be like a really cool one for like a smoke simulation or something. Spinning bubble ring. Oh, this is just making nightmare fuel. Yeah, like I don't know how useful this workflow is, honestly. I think it needs a lot more control, a lot more yeah. More control net. Right on. Well, I'll package this workflow up and drop it on my Discord tonight. If you want to play with it. Should be fun. Yeah, so it's been about 3 hours, so I'm gonna call it. But thanks everybody who came and hung out and had fun with the HotShot workflow and stuck through all the annoying stuff at the beginning when nothing worked. And my mic was broken and all that awful stuff. But yeah, we'll get better and we'll get more betterer at this. And as always, hit up my Patreon if you like what we're doing here, and Yeah. I think an ad's about to come up, so I'm going to shut up for a second. I don't know. Hopefully the ad's over. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow night. I'll be hanging out with Omli Art on her Let's Figure It Out stream. We're gonna play with ComfyUI and try and do something. I think she's got something fun planned. I think Coffee Vectors will be there too, so that'll be super fun. I'll be tweeting about that tomorrow. So hit up my Twitter. Everything's on pers.xyz. All the links are there. Come by my Discord. Let's chill. Thanks for hanging out. If you're new to the stream, yeah, this is what it is. We just chill out and play with ComfyUI workflows. So, they're not tutorials really, but if you have questions, drop them in the chat while we're live or come by the Discord. There's lots of knowledgeable people there ready to help and get you going. And as always, if you don't have a GPU, you want to run this stuff locally, or not locally, on the cloud. Consumption has a fantastic YouTube page. YouTube Consumption. He's got a fantastic video on... here, let me get on YouTube. Might be too new to be in the consumption. Yes, Run Pod Cloud tutorial. This video is super helpful if you want to learn how to run ComfyUI in the cloud. You just have to rent some GPU time, and then you can play with all this stuff on Run Pod for like it's pretty cheap, I think, for renting like 3090s and stuff like that. So yeah, don't let your computer be drag you down with this stuff, because I had a 3070 for a long time and couldn't do a lot of this stuff. Even with a RTX card, I didn't have enough VRAM. So you can break that wall by just playing with it on the cloud. So Google Collabs has banned, as far as I understand, Stable Diffusion, be that Automatic 1111 and ComfyUI. So no, but that's kind of how RunPod works. You set up a notebook, I think, and then it just loads up the ComfyUI interface, and then you just work with it like I do, except it's not local, it's on the server. So you just got to remember to download your files when you're done, and you can use that to explore all these workflows and mess around, because you can install Comfy Manager and all that stuff on there and install your extensions, and I think you can leave it installed on that image, maybe even potentially, so you might be able to spin up the same installation every time. I'm not totally sure about that, but Consumption knows more about that. Check out his YouTube. It's fantastic. He does like more short form tutorials and like gets you going. Mine are just long-winded 5-hour jam sessions. But yeah, if you want to play with this stuff and you don't have a GPU or you don't have enough VRAM, run Pod, I think Vast.ai. There's a bunch of them out there. Once you learn the process of getting a notebook working on them, you can use any of them. You're just renting time on a GPU and turning it on and going to work. So yeah, thanks everybody, and we'll see you soon. I'll see you tomorrow night, and then tomorrow night, and then I'll probably stream again on Friday or Saturday. All right, have a good night.